Alrighty, peeps. Excuse me. Alright, so it's week 2, and yep, I have my mind. Yeah, I'm losing it. It's okay though. I had a good dinner. So right now, we're getting into step functions today. The ideas behind it aren't too bad, but it's more of just analyzing and grasping. All right, what's going on here? We got these closed circles, open circles. We got all these words. Like, come on, dude. Like, what's going on here, Mr. Ross? So I'm gonna break this down the simplest way as possible. And these next few sections you got are graphs right now. We're not gonna have any really formal quizzes on it. You will have classwork assignments to do on it, but I'm not gonna really have a big quiz on it. Alrighty, so sorry for the awkward pause. I had to get a drink of water. Let's start with the first one. Here we go. So we have the cost of a postage for a letter. So I'm sure a lot of you guys are consistently mailing letters out to your friends. I know one of my students, Kevin, his cell phone is actually so old that, he actually has to mail letters because he doesn't send texts in time. It takes about 2 weeks for a text to send. So that's Kevin's problem right there. But anyways, I'm getting really off topic, so here we go. All right, so on the bottom here, we have the weight in ounces of a postage letter, and it's the cost of the postage on the y-axis there. So interpreting the graph, step 1. If the weight of the letter is over 0 ounces and up to 1 ounce, including 1 ounce, since the circle is closed, it will cost 39 cents. So I'll stop there and kind of go through that. What that step just meant was, if our postage or letter was anywhere from 0, right where I'm putting this dot is 0, to 1 ounce, it will cost 39 cents. So that's all this is saying right now. This means that if it was 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, or 0.5, 0.4 ounces, that it would still be 39 cents. So in other words, the second that your postage is over 0 ounces, you're paying 39 cents no matter what. If it's 1 ounce, you're still paying 39 cents. Now, what this step function is saying, that there's an open circle right here. What that means is that if your postage is more than 1 ounce, you're going to pay 41 cents. But the open circle says even if your postage is 1 ounce, you're not paying 41 cents because we're paying 39 cents if your postage is 1 ounce. So what this is saying, to make this simple as possible, now, anything that weighs over 1 ounce will be 41 cents. And same thing going up here. Anything that's over 2 ounces will be 43 cents. Anything that's over 3 ounces will be 45 cents. So I'm not going to go through each of the steps here, but let's take a look at some of the questions. Look at the graph to determine the cost of a postage for a letter weighing the given amounts. So, A, 4.2 ounces. Here we are, part A. I'll switch up my colors too. Get the rainbow effect going here. All right, so 4.2 ounces. Let's take a look at our graph. Weight in ounces, 4. And 0.2, we'll say about right here. So I'll draw a nice little dotted line up. It's right about here. So, that right there is about what? It's about 47 cents. So, if your postage is 4.2 ounces, that is greater than 4, so you're paying 47 cents. So that's really all the graph is saying right there. So, 47 cents. It's a pretty bad cent sign. Anywho, all right, part B, 5 ounces. Let's take a look. 5. What happens here at 5? I'll draw as straight line as possible. If you're at 5 ounces, let's see what we got here. We have a closed circle and an open circle. We want the closed circle because the open circle really isn't telling us much. That means that if it is exactly 5 ounces, you're still paying what? Let's take a look here. That's where our line's going, all the way to 47 cents. So, 5 ounces, 47 cents yet again. Now, 0.87 ounces. So, if your package weighs about 0.87, which is right here, you're paying 39 cents. That's simple. Keep it simple. So, 39 cents. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, here we go. Now, let's see. Part D says 1.1 ounces. 1.1 ounces. So that is more than 1. 1.1, yes, is more than 1. You're about right here. You're going to pay 41 cents. And there we go. So that was another example of a step function right there. So, not too bad. I think the hardest part is probably writing the graphs, which I really won't have you guys do. I'm going to be doing more of the writing the graphs. So, I want to talk about this one, and then your classwork is going to be on example 1. And then tomorrow we're going to step it up with a few more. I'll do example 2 in a video. Then tomorrow you guys will do example 3 for a classwork. And that'll be it for step functions. I'm not going to get too into it. So, let's take a look at example 1. An auto repair shop charges $50 per hour, any fraction thereof. So, let's analyze that statement. What that means is that the second they start working on your car means that they're charging you $50 an hour. So, if you work for an hour, you're going to pay $50. But if they work on your car, let's say for 1 hour and 1 minute, you're getting charged the next hour. So you would actually get charged $100. $50 for the first hour. Second, because they started the second hour. It's kind of how they make a scam off of it. So they want to get, so basically when these people work on your cars, they want to work on it just over 1 hour so they get their money's worth. Let's take a look at this graph here, how we can interpret it. So, if Anthony is fixing your car, Anthony Petropoulos is fixing your car, and he works on it for 0 minutes, well, guess what, guys? You're not paying him a single dollar. So, he's making zero money off you. But, if he works on it for 30 minutes, he's still making the $50. So, when it's 0.5, it's 50. Now, if he works on it for an hour, he still made $50 off of you. Now, here we go. If he works on it for an hour and a half or 1.5 hours, he's actually started the next hour, so he's at $100. And same thing with 2 hours, right? 50 for the first hour, another 50 for the second, giving us 100. And now, guess what's going to happen here for 2.5? Well, he's going to make 150, an additional $50 because the next hour started. 3 hours, well, it's still 150. Now 3.5, think he started the next hour. So now he's made 200 and 200 again. So I'm going to stop there for the step functions. I'm going to put this graph in here right now. I don't think you need to hear me go through it again because your mind is probably already going nuts listening to me as it is. So I'm going to fill this in, and you guys are actually going to be answering these 4 questions here for your classwork assignment. So this graph will be on Google Forms to fill out, and these will be your 4 classwork assignments for today. And bada bing.